What it do, what it do, how y'all feeling? Welcome to Ash Neil's Radio. I am your host, Ash Neil. That is I. So, we talking to y'all. Yes, Jasmine Crockett, she's been getting a lot of heat lately for a joke she told about Governor Greg Abbott. Now, mind you, it was a joke about his disability, so I guess it's a little insensitive. But the right wing, they're mad about a joke. Oh my God. Guys, this selective outrage has got me laughing. Seriously. Because I thought we was cool with jokes.
Tonight, Texas Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett attempting damage control over comments she made about Texas Governor Greg Abbott.
Y'all know we got Governor Hot Wheels down there. Come on now.
In a social media firestorm, Crockett accused of mocking Abbott's use of a wheelchair during a speech at a human rights campaign.
Governor Hot Wheels. That's what she called him. Governor Hot Wheels. Oh, man. I thought that shit was kind of funny. Sorry. Hey, okay. Now, mind you, I have a disability myself. I'm used to jokes about my eye. Some of them I laugh at, but as a comedian, I sorry. That wasn't that bad to me. I liked it. It was funny.
Event. House Speaker Mike Johnson blasting that remark as, quote, shameful and outrageous.
Is another day and another disaster by the Democrats.
The Texas governor, who was paralyzed more than 40 years ago when a tree fell on him during a run, responding on Fox News last night.
The reality is they have no vision, no policy. They have nothing to sell but hate.
President Trump also weighing in on a conservative online talk show.
She's a lowlife. And she's a very low IQ person.
Yeah.
And a lowlife.
In a lengthy
Trump, no. Calling Jasmine Crockett a lowlife. My goodness. A low IQ person. And a lowlife. And we don't have to go into Jasmine's fucking credentials. But Trump, you calling her a lowlife and a low IQ person? All the jokes you got? Come on, you guys. Come on. Y'all not mad. Y'all can't be mad at this one.
The post on X, Crockett now saying she wasn't thinking about the governor's disability, but rather, quote, the planes, trains, and automobiles he used to transfer migrants into communities led by black mayors. In her statement, Crockett also calling...
Hold on. Finish the tweet. What else she say? Led by black mayors. Hold on. Deliberately stoking tensions and fear among the most vulnerable. That's what she said. Literally, the next line I said was that he was a hot mess. From Hot Wheels to hot mess. That's funny. Referencing his terrible policies. So she's talking about his policies. At no point did I mention or allude to his conditions. So I'm even more appalled that the very people who unequivocally support Trump, a man known for racially insensitive nicknames, and mocking those with disabilities, are now outraged. Come on now. Come on. What? Like what? Selective outrage. Y'all can't be mad at this one. I'm so sorry.
In her statement, Crockett also calling out what she believes is hypocrisy from those who support President Trump, despite his use of disparaging nicknames. And this moment,
this guy. I don't know what I said. I don't remember.
When he mocked a reporter with a disability while on the campaign trail back in 2015.
What you got to say? Shut up.
But the criticism for Crockett, not just from Republicans. Former Obama advisor Van Jones saying he's not sold on her explanation.
You have to be very careful when you're talking about people with disabilities. And I don't think she was careful. And I don't know her enough to say she's not being honest. I'm going to tell you, it sounded bad.
Shut up. Ain't nobody listening to this tail-tucking tycoon without a tie. Like, seriously. Come on, Van. The number one criticism people have about the Democrats is that y'all weak. Very weak. And so when you see a fighter in Jasmine Crockett, I think that's what people are asking for. I'm sorry. Personally. So I actually want to hear what Vanny has to say.
Here's how I see it. She's new. She's young and she's trying to find her way. I think that this party is scrambling, trying to seem tough. And I'm seeing this party traffic in a lot of curse words. That's supposed to be like the new cool thing to do. I don't think that's going to be as useful. I've even heard Pete Buttigieg with a whole bunch of curse words. I don't know who gave that memo. I don't think that's very useful. I think you have to be very careful.
You see? You're proving everybody's point. What are you talking about? And why I got to be a memo? I ain't gonna say that. I know talking points go out, but we ain't gonna go into that. But Van, I'm sorry, buddy. This is what the people want. We want to see fighters out of our representatives. You fall back. Go sit somewhere. But don't sit there and give ammo to the right wing that uses way worse language and tell way worse jokes.
When you're talking about people with disabilities, and I don't think she was careful, and I don't know her enough to say she's not being honest. I'm going to tell you, it sounded bad, and I just want to finish. I think this party is trying to find a way to look tough and to show fight, but this is not the way. I don't think the cursing is going to work. I think I've been on stage and I've gotten a little bit hyped sometimes too. I hope that she will take this as lesson. You talked about learning lessons, that type of stuff. It doesn't sound to me like she's actually taking full responsibility. If that's true, I don't like it, and she can't do that again. She's too important to us to do that again.
What I fear is that
she's too important to us. How is she important to y'all? Who are you? And that's what I mean. You's a sucker. You's a sucker. And you giving ammo to the right wing. You got Fox News over here clowning. They're like, yeah, Van Jones was right. He even said it.
The left strategy of trying to seem tough is a swing and a miss. After weeks of potty mouth tirades, a Dem big gun is telling his party to stop shooting from the hip.
This party is scrambling, trying to seem tough. And I'm seeing this party.
She called that nigga the Dems big gun. Ah! This soft ass nigga.
Party traffic and a lot of curse words. That's supposed to be like the new cool thing to do. I don't think that's going to be as useful. I've even heard Pete Buttigieg with a whole bunch of curse words. I don't know who gave that memo. I don't think that's very useful.
Democrats are getting pressed on the effectiveness of using four-letter words.
Democrats are getting pressed. Now mind you, this is the criticism that Democrats and progressive have about the party, that they are too soft. Maybe you should be using these four-letter words.
I'm not a big swearer. I know my children are watching and other kids are watching. Profanity is often used to express anger, and I think it comes from an authentic place. For Democratic member.
Anger? Nah. The fuck you talking about? I'm not mad. I just said, fuck. This is what we mean by you guys are out of touch with reality and the community. Because we don't look at shit the way y'all do. We don't think cursing shows that you're angry, uneducated. Nah, that's just a form of speech, expression. But y'all don't realize what people seen in Trump. They actually liked it that. They like, oh, this motherfucker's like us. He's using language like we do. He's a fighter. Even if we disagree with what he's fighting for, they seen the fight in him. So y'all proving our point. Y'all too soft. How are you going to even represent if you can't even fight? You can't even use a four-letter word.
Members across the country channeling those feelings in a variety of different ways.
Personally, I disagree with it. I think what they're channeling is the very strong anger that's out there in the public.
It got to be a talking point. It got to be. Van, see? You told on everybody. Those are the memos. Those are the memos that'll go out. They send these talking points out like, hey, this is what we're gonna say to combat this whole criticism about Jasmine Crockett's language. Come on, man. That was the fucking memo. Oh, let's say that it's signs of anger. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Shut up. That's why nobody fucks with the Democrats. And I'm gonna curse extra for this fucking segment because you idiots are stupid as fuck. What kind of shit is that? And I can't even fault you because this is Van Jones. Mind you, Van Jones. This is the motherfucker that Jay-Z put money behind to have a whole show to speak for the community. Yes. And it went nowhere. I don't think you realize why your show failed. It's because you're soft. Very soft. This is the Van Jones that literally cried on CNN when Joe Biden won the presidency.
This is vindication for a lot of people.
Boo-hoo, nigga. So, yeah. I just don't think the Democrats is getting it. I don't think they ever will. I don't. That's why Jasmine Crockett is important. She is. Because she's the young up-and-coming representative. And that whole soft approach that you guys been having, it's outdated. So yes, once these young folks come up and then the new generation come up and they see the kind of love Jasmine receives for the spiciness, then it's going to be like an incentive. The next up-and-coming representatives on the damn side is going to be like, hey, fuck you too. Because we're not going to sit here and watch the right disrespect, talk as much shit, crack as many jokes, and not respond. So you go ahead, Van, cry all you want. I hope that the Dems get it together, because I'm in the center. I think both of y'all need to get it together. But if the Dems could stop being so soft and recognize a lot of complaints that their constituents have, they'll be all right with people like Jasmine Crockett. So, sorry. It's my opinion.